Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So everybody knows who follows me knows I have a cam, a converter, and everything, put into the Durango. I just want to cover some of those costs. I know there's other videos out there, what it will cost, what you can expect, but I want to go down every, item and for every piece and the labor, and that way you know what to expect. So, first things first is the cam kit. So all I have a J Green cam, 2.5 V2 thump. It's a 213 over 230 duration cam. With that cam, I got a limiter, phase limiter, hard push rods. I want to say Pack 1211 springs. They have a 625 lift on them, seats, shims, etc. And then additionally, since I bought it from someone else who went a different route, I got a head gasket for free, and that's basically everything you're going to need. Oh, I'm sorry, and lifters. I got the non-MDS lifters as well. So that's about everything you're going to need for the kit. Most people will not get the head gasket. So the head gasket's going to run you about $55. And then you're going to need a timing cover gasket. That's $15. You can do a throttle body gasket if you want. Some people don't, some people do. It's $4 or $5. The intake manifold, that's $10. What was the gasket I got? And then the valve cover gaskets was another $35. Now we're getting off gaskets. I also went with some head bolts. The head bolts were $50. MDS plugs were $16 for the set. Oil and oil filter was $45, and antifreeze. I think it was like $12-15. You can use just about any antifreeze. So all in all, that total for just the parts for the cam install was $1,980. For the converter, I went with the Pro Edge 4000 stall speed converter. It's $1,300 because there's a $300 core charge. But once you send back your old converter to Pro Edge, they'll reimburse you $300. So actually, it's only $1,000 once you actually get your rebate and your refund. On top of the converter, the only thing you're going to need is ZF fluid. That was about $100 I think it was for like, I want to say 4 or 5 quarts I bought to give to the shop to add after they took out my old converter. And then lastly is the ATI Super Damper, which is a 15% underdrive. You'll need that. That was $368. I got that, I believe, off Summit Racing. And then you'll need a belt, Dayco belt. Roughly, you're going to want a belt about 1 inch to 1.5 inches shorter. Some people say the juicy spot is like 1.25, but just look at your tensioner pulley. There's a little spot in your tensioner pulley. Any good shop will know what size to use. But your tensioner pulley has a little notch, and it should be dead center. That'll indicate that you have good tension on the belt. And a crank seal. Don't buy the crank seal. Let the shop buy the crank seal, because some crank seals will be finicky, and it's not like a one-stop shop end-all be-all. The shop's probably gonna have to mess around with a couple seals, various sizes of seals to get it to seal correctly. Had that problem. Bought the seal, it didn't work. So that came out to $441. And then the labor I got done here in the Colorado Springs at Rocky Mountain Competitive Research. I'd say the shop was a pretty good shop. Would I recommend them? I think so. Kind of slow. I was told a week. It took 2 weeks. But other than that, no issues. Fired right up. Drives fine. Of course, with it being tuned and everything like that, that's a whole different thing. The tuning, you have to get with the tuner and get that cost. But all in all, with the cam kit, all the parts for the cam, the converter, and the pulley, and labor, you're looking at $6,500. With that said, would I do it again? I don't know. I think I might just, probably go buy a blower and mount that up myself and run some baby boost. But I don't know. I mean, like, it's hard to say because I will tell you what, when the cam starts screaming, it's pretty sexy, and then everything will drive a little different. So that's that. Hope you guys liked it. I'm out.